Hi, Zach Culp here. Take a look at this pool.
Whoa! No way! I don't want to swim in that.
That's right, it's a little dirty. Thankfully, I have just a solution.
You see, with every spring season, trees start to bloom and the wind starts to blow things around, which means our pool here gets real dirty real quick. That's not really too much of an issue because my dad loves to clean his pool, but even he admits that this process starts to get old after a while because of how long it takes.
Hey, how long you been doing this for?
20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's looking real clean.
So, I got him this. It's an RC boat. And with that, I got to designing. Because of how simple RC boats generally are off the shelf, and factoring in the demographic who would be interested in a product like this product needed to function well and be made cheaply. The design I came up with was a custom bracket made from aluminum stock designed to mount a custom-made plastic and mesh net. For the plastic net, I chose to use acrylic and repurposed nylon netting. With the addition of this modification, the user would be able to operate an RC boat around a pool surface with the net skimming behind, cleaning the surface of the water as you go. All cutting procedures were completed using a bandsaw rotary tool, drilling with a drill and drill bit, and connections either by hot glue for the net or by tapped hole for the bracket. Oh, and let's not forget the cotter pin that connects the stem to the bracket. The design of the net consisted of one carefully cut piece of acrylic with the nylon netting hot glued at the edges to create the net's new profile, along with a custom tubular acrylic stem to connect to the bracket. I also found some plastic tubing that I used to help provide the border of the net some rigidity before hot gluing. Additionally, I utilized the method of sewing to create clean seams at the edges of my new custom net. The aluminum stock I chose to use was 1/2-inch stock. I used conventional machining techniques such as drilling, bending, tapping, and cutting to work it into the design I created. In case you were curious, I made the bend of the bracket out to be 30 degrees. At this point, I had realized the tower was a little too tall, so I ended up trimming 1.5 inches off later on. After some brief testing, I realized that I needed to add some weight inside of the boat's hull to give it more stability and lower its center of gravity. Once that was completed, I added some spray foam to the interior of the boat to help provide more buoyancy and to help counter the added weight and drag forces. To wrap things up, I added a bead of hot glue around the seam of the boat halves to help keep water out. Now that it was finished, there was only one thing left to do. I got something for you.
Whoa, is that what I think that is?
What do you think?
Oh, man. Oh, I think this is going to make quick work, or at least fun work. That's what we're doing here. Yes. It's actually coming.
What do you think?
A little slow,
Yeah.
but it gets the job done.
It actually works.
And now you know how to make an RC boat pool skimmer.